What's going on today, guys? Today I want to talk to you about how to connect your KRK Rokit G4 8s to a laptop. Whether you're a musician, producer, or you just, love music, KRK Rokit G4s are amazing. They have a really, really nice depth to them. Great bass response, great high end, just really, really solid throughout. But the thing to note is that they are studio monitors, which means that they are quite different from your standard speakers. This means that the hookup is a bit different. They can be a little bit more fine-tuned than your typical speakers as well, but it is important to note that they really aren't the same. So let's I'll show you the back really quick so you can kind of get a better idea of what these look like on the back here. So as you can see, they don't have your typical stereo ins and outs that you might be used to on standard speakers. Speakers that you might use with your TV out in the living room, speakers that you may have hooked up to your computer or laptop back in the day. These are a little different. So as you can see, they use a balanced input. This is an XLR or 1/4 inch input. Let me turn these off really quick so I can unplug and show you. You can get a better idea. So this is what you're working with here. I have a 3-pin XLR, and that's going to go directly into here. You can also use a 1/4 inch TRS cable. That's a tip ring sleeve cable. You're going to plug either of those in. There are pros and cons to each, but I think the differences are pretty minimal, so I wouldn't stress too much about it. The thing is, these types of TRS cables will not plug directly into your laptop. So right now, as you can see, I'm using an audio interface, and that's hooked up to my laptop, which is a MacBook Pro, and this is Apollo Twin interface. This is what the other end of the TRS cable is going to look like. As you can see, tip, ring, sleeve. That's how you can identify the cable properly. Unfortunately, you can't plug this straight into your laptop because laptops usually come with these 3.5 millimeter headphone jacks, as you can see right there. So what you're going to need is a 3.5 millimeter adapter to hook up your laptop. So you can get a TRS to 3.5 millimeter adapter. That's all you're going to need, and after that you're pretty much ready to go. You'll be able to plug in your laptop, whatever kind of laptop you have, to these monitors, and you'll be set. You will also need to note that when you do get this TRS to 3.5 millimeter, you're going to want to get a split TRS cable. And what that means is that you're going to have 2 of these ends coming out of one end. That way you can get both of your monitors in stereo. It's much, you're going to probably want a stereo signal. Otherwise, if you're into music production or you're really serious about getting the best possible sound, I would highly recommend getting an audio interface of some sort. You don't have to get this Apollo Twin. They're a bit on the higher end. You can get Focusrite, Scarlett makes some really great ones. Avid makes some really nice cheap ones, and they just use A to D converters, which are analog to digital converters. Basically, gonna just make your sound a little deeper, a little warmer, and just more high fidelity. You won't have to pump as much volume out of your device to get the speakers louder. So I would recommend that more for anyone who's really serious about the sound quality that they have. Otherwise, all you need is a 3.5 millimeter adapter to a 1/4 inch split between these 2 speakers, and you're pretty much good to go. It's as simple as that. Hope that that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions or some insights on how you hook your own KRK Rokits up to your laptop, please feel free to leave it in the comments. All right, guys, take it easy.